This world shall know pain. Almighty push!
And yesterday...
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
You won't escape my wrath!
Yo, hello? Ooh, I haven't turned on my camera since the storm, y'all. I'm just making sure all this works. Look good? Got my good side? Cool nerds, how y'all been though? It's been a wild, like crazy last few weeks. And I swear every time I take like a break, you know, I took a couple weeks break just to like get used to my new job, to the schedule and everything. And I was just trying to get situated with stuff. And then like every time I take a break and try to come back, like something crazy happened. Remember like last year, the flooding at my house, and then like a random dog jumped in my car, and all this weird stuff been happening. And I had just got back into my zone, right? It happened on a Monday a few weeks ago. And as you can see from the title, a tornado hit my house, okay? And I'm just minding my own business at my job, or I work from home, so I'm on the computer, right? I'm just minding my business. And that day, I told myself I'm getting back into my fitness goals, because I went to the gym that morning. I was going to film that day. I was going to film a video, and I'm not even sure the video is relevant. I might film that. But anyways, I'm going to film today. And then my, like, you know, that tornado watch alert goes off on my phone. I'm like, whatever. You hear those all the time in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really get hit with tornadoes like that. In like, there's places outside of Chicago and like the Chicagoland area that get hit like that. With like, you know, we're the Windy City. We got strong winds and stuff, but like nothing crazy like this. And so I'm just minding my business. I'm minding my business, right? And that alarm goes off on my phone. I'm thinking it's like an Amber Alert. I'm at work and I look at it, it's like, oh, it's a tornado watch. But my setup's in the basement, so I don't see any of it. So after I see the tornado watch thing on my phone, I'm like a typical Midwestern, like go outside, like, oh, what's happening out here, right? And it just looks like, you know, when it's sunny, then the clouds, you know, the overcast stuff, it's like regular, you know, clouds coming over, right? And then I'm just minding my business still, and it gets darker. You know, it's not like a nighttime dark for those who have never experienced it. It's just like a storm's coming, you know what I mean? And then it starts raining. So I get away from the windows. I'm in the basement, so I'm safer down here and stuff. And then I go back upstairs, and like it's like a weird like silence, like completely silent. And it's darker than I've ever seen it before. That's not nighttime, right? I'm like, okay, what's going on? What's really going on? So I am kind of freaking out because I start hearing noises. It sounds like hail. Like, because you can hear the rain like hitting the window and stuff, but this sounds like hail. It's like slight hail, and you can hear the winds picking up. I'm like, okay, there's way too many windows out here. I'm gonna go to my basement, like blah blah. Boom! As soon as I'm walking downstairs, the basement, right? The power goes out, and I had just told my job, hey, I'm gonna kind of log off and just make sure I'm good, you know, because I'm not trying to deal with the storm, like, you know, just to be safe. And so I'm freaking out because I'm hearing like Attack on Titan, like rumbling sounds, right? I'm like, okay, what's going on? And that's when it happens.
I'm in danger.
So I don't know. I've never been through a natural disaster myself. Like I've felt earthquakes with like small stuff. I've dealt with strong winds and stuff, but I've never dealt with this where it hit my house, like, and just like ran through our house. And I'm scared. Like I'm not gonna lie. I had fear tears. I'm scared. Like I've never heard, like, you know, your house, like you hear like the floor creak, whatever, blah, blah. I'm hearing noises that I've never heard my house make before. And this all happened probably within a minute, but it seems like such a long time because of what these noises you hear. And I'm scared because I can't see nothing, and I'm panicking. Obviously I could have turned my like flashlight on my phone at the time, but I'm just trying to get in cover or something, you know, because I can't see nothing, and I'm panicking at this point. I'm trying to, like, I guess I'm trying to stay calm, but like, what can you do when your house is about to come down, you know what I mean, or possibly come down? And so I don't know if you guys have ever seen the, and I'll probably put a clip of it somewhere. Have y'all ever seen the first Jurassic Park when the T-Rex like finally got revealed and he started breaking those like steel wires or whatever they had, like, you know, like there was electric wires that they had, like keeping them from coming into like the actual like park. Though that's what I was hearing. I was hearing like these like rips, whatever noise that makes. You know, I put a clip in, and I'm like, no, what's going on? But then I hear the house start just shaking, like, you know, because something. I'm thinking it's coming down. I'm like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for me. And so I finally start calling my parents, and I'm like, I call my mom, and I can't get a hold of anyone. There's no power, there's no service. I'm freaking out right now, okay? And then I'm like, I'm gonna call my girlfriend, and I'm like, yo, I don't even have a girlfriend. So I call my parents again, and I can't even call them, right? So what do I do? So I'm trying to post on Facebook like, yo, I'm scared, like, help me, like, you know what I mean? And nothing's going through because there's no service anywhere. I don't know what to do at this point, right? Because I'm thinking my house is coming down. Like the noises I was hearing, I'm telling y'all, I was so scared. And I'm grown. I don't care. I was crying. Like, you don't realize, like, what are you gonna do against Mother Nature? Like, the only thing, like, you're not gonna do anything. Like, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, please just be safe down here, you know. And it happened within a minute or two, and it was just silent after that. And I'm like, man, I hope it's over. You know, I hope it's over. So I go up my stairs, which are over here. I go up my stairs, and I'm like, okay, it doesn't look that bad. Like, no windows are broken or anything. And I open my back yard, like, door, because that's where my garage, I have a separate garage. And it's just a tree in front of my house. Like, I'm talking 200 foot tree in front of my house. And I can barely open my door because that's how close the tree is. Okay, it ripped down all the fence, the electrical wires, the poles that were on the side of the house, the satellites on the side of the house and stuff. And that's the noises I was hearing. And I'm like, yo, what just happened? Like, and then not only that, the tree split two ways. I'm telling you, this tree is a big, like 200-300 foot maple tree, and it split like one way onto the other side of the neighbor, and another way to this one other side of the neighbor. So that makes sense. And so it like, and this tree's big. So like, I'm telling you, if it could split a tree like this, like what was it gonna do to anyone that was outside? You know what I mean? And I didn't go outside all the way, but I'm like, yo, this is bad. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna just show you guys footage of the aftermath, and like, you could probably hear it in my voice in some of them. But I was shaking. I was you know, I was scared. I was scared. And so I'll show you guys some footage of what happened in the aftermath of the front of my house and the back of my house. Well, this just happened. Here's what fell in my house. And then this is just the back of the house too. So that's my door right there. And then there's the fence and just this huge tree that should have been probably cut down before. I guess they cut a piece of it years ago, but it definitely was not hanging. The tree's huge. This is just the front of my house. So as y'all can see, it was a lot of damage. And what sucks about this is that the next day we were gonna have 100-degree plus heat wave. So we got no power, no, the phone lines aren't working, and it was just bad. It was just super bad. And I'm freaking out because I still can't call my parents. My parents are trying to call me, and I can see the phone calls coming through, but when I answer, there's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going outside, and you can see the damage. There's not a lot of structural damage to the house, but the tornado was like,
I'm leaving here with something.
And the thing too is like, yeah, I was crying. I don't care. Like, you know, I'm grown. Like, you know, that's your life. Like, you only get one of those. You know what I'm saying? And it's like what can you do against Mother Nature? And it's like, so I'm calling my parents and stuff, like I said, and you start thinking about things that are important, right? And I'm like, bro, like, I'm about to die a virgin. When I tell y'all I was in my zone, like, I was in my zone. I went to the gym like super early in the morning. I did some work on the computer, and then I went to work, and then all of a sudden Mother Nature was like this. And the thing with the storm is that I'm in this house by myself, so I can't, it's just me, like, and the fact that I can't call in my parents, I was trying to update my Facebook status just in case I need to help to get out of my house, just in case it came down, you know what I mean? I can't do anything. So I'm screaming I'm probably like screaming super loud, right? But it's like, you scream, like, who's gonna hear you? like you could be trapped in your house, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hear all these stories of these houses getting like just toppled over by tornadoes and stuff. I'm for real, I'm like Tyrese, like this is me.
Please! No!
But in reality, since it was so dark, I was like this.
Ah!
And I'm telling you, like, when this storm came around, like, I had to start moving different. I'm over here like trying not to fall. I'm moving like Lil' Kim, like. So our house got hit the hardest on the block. We didn't have power for almost a week and a half. Just our 3 like townhomes that like are connected. We didn't have power for a week and a half. So luckily my mom's only like 25 minutes away. So I just stayed at her place for like a week and a half. And so we're calling, Commonwealth Edison or ComEd like every day, getting updates, like blah, blah. And they're just, oh, like, you need a repairman, you gotta do this. So I'm calling my landlord so they can start fixing stuff. But it like just that week and a half made me realize like I gotta like change like certain things and just like focus on myself, like, because that's traumatizing. I'm sorry, like I'm joking around and like putting memes in and stuff like that, but like that was traumatizing, you know what I'm saying? And it made me put a lot into realization, like I really want to get right and like I've been doing this year, just focus on myself and like no distractions and just put out more videos and working out and just focus on myself and bettering myself. And it just made me realize what's important. And that week and a half just made me, of not staying at my house, made me realize a lot of things. And there's just so much that was going through my mind during that time, that entire day and then the rest of the week. And I'm glad to be back. Like, it feels really good to be back. And then I put a little community post out for you guys just to let you know like what had happened, so you guys aren't like out there like not thinking I'm like uploading for no reason. But I see your comments and I appreciate all the love. I appreciate everything. And I'm not gonna I have a Patreon, but I'm not gonna like, oh hey, donate to my Patreon. I did lose like food, but I didn't like really lose anything else. My neighbor's one who's connected me really lost like all his garden stuff in the bag. I feel bad, but like everyone, like if you don't have renter's insurance, that's whatever. The only thing I rebought food and stuff like that. But I appreciate all the comments. If you do want to donate anything, like donate your baby mama that you don't like, because I'm gonna buy all the kids McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? We can eat good. But anyways, y'all, I'm back, and I'm back from my house, damn near getting almighty push. You know what I'm saying? And it feels good to be back. I took like a week, almost 2 weeks, to just kind of like recoup and just get some rest and like, sleep in my own bed and just clean up. Because like when I came back, the house is like 90 something degrees because it was a heat wave for almost a week, if not more. And then we had another heat wave. So it's just like, I want to clean my house and just rest and catch up on work from like my actual job and just get back to just catch up on my shows, my anime, just like kind of like relax. I felt like I was so stressed and like people were just coming at me different ways. And I'm just like, bro, like I need to chill. Like I'm sorry, like, and I'm gonna say it again, like when you go through something traumatizing like that, and like I said, I'm joking about it right now and stuff, but like you put some stuff into realization and like focusing on me right now was one of the best things. And like, I cannot wait to start filming again and just getting back into I had a whole bunch of videos lined up, like quick rants and stuff like that. And now I feel like I was not in the mood to do anything for that week and a half. Like all I could do was I was just in my head, just thinking. And now I feel good. I binge watched, the Stranger Things season finale and stuff like that. I felt good to relax, you know what I'm saying? So we're back, y'all. I don't even know what the next video is going to be, but we're going to do something else this week. That's, I just had so many videos like I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about that crazy elephant that like murdered that woman, and it's a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about. And we might do those videos still. I don't care if they're irrelevant now. There's a whole bunch of stuff I want to talk about. We're gonna talk about high rent prices. We're gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff that's relevant, rents that everyone can relate to. We got some more struggle meals coming up. I'm gonna be doing a lot more rants than I'm doing fail videos from now on, and because they're easier for me to do with my job schedule, and I don't have to look for like 50 pictures. And I appreciate y'all sending me stuff all the time, but like 90% of the stuff I get is like stuff we had in videos before, and or with a different caption or something. But other than that, y'all, Cool Nerds, we back. And this kind of set me back because I'm also gonna be doing solo trips by myself to like New York and stuff. I want to do the question series again, but I don't know if we're gonna do that soon. But I got to start prepping for the Cooking with Fresh series. It's not gonna be called that because we are, I think we're like almost 4 or just about 4K away from 150K. So I got to start prepping and finding a local like kitchen where we can like film like, you know, Rachel Ray, you know, Martha Stewart setup. And what else do I want to say? Oh, video game channel is coming very soon. I might be finding an editor for that because that would be easier for me to do instead of editing myself. We'll see though. We'll see. But the video game channel is coming soon. I'm gonna get I got a theme I'm doing. So I need to find an artist and all this stuff to do some of my work. But I know I'm just rambling on right now. But I just want to give you guys an update, like what's going on, what I've been up to. Yeah. I mean, I've never dealt with a tornado, y'all. So excuse me for taking a little bit of a break. I appreciate all the love and like, you know, wishing me the best and stuff like that. It's just been a crazy month. And yeah, I mean, cool nerds. That's real. I just want to give y'all an update. And I'm sorry, I'm just talking a lot in this video, but I miss y'all. We got a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, gaming channel soon. We're gonna do a Cooking with Fresh show. Once I hit 150K, I'm honestly just trying to lock in a kitchen that where we can film and stuff like that. My sister's probably gonna be definitely appearing on some more videos with along with that one, the Cooking with Fresh show too. I'm gonna do a lot of solo stuff still, but yeah, other than that, y'all, cool nerds, I miss y'all. I hope y'all have a good 4th weekend, you know. Other than that, I'll see y'all in the next video. All right, peace.
Are all nerds as good as you?